All right, welcome back. So this is session number 4. So we're going to hear from the observatories, starting with Subaru Observatory, and then from Keck Observatory. So the first speaker is the director of Subaru Observatory, Yoshida-san, who's going to be sharing his presentation. Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to the Keck Science meeting this year. I share my screen. Can you see my slide? Okay. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so today I talk about the status of Subaru telescope, and I'm Michitoshi Yoshida, director of Subaru telescope. Okay, so currently the Subaru telescope are operating these instruments, and we have 3 optical instruments, including high-pass prime cam, and 2 facility near-infrared instruments, MOX and ILCS, and 3 visiting instruments. All of these are the near-infrared instruments, IRD, CARIS, and SWIMS. And the facility AO system AO188, and we are now operating the extreme adaptive optics KEX AO. Okay, so this is a regular opening time nights statistics, and blue color shows the proposed nights, and red color shows the accepted nights per semester. And the green color shows the oversubscription. And you see that currently the oversubscription rate of Subaru telescope on night basis is about 4. Okay. So, and as you know, we are now conducting the Subaru Keck time exchange program. This is a very fruitful program, I think. And we exchanged these numbers per semester with Keck telescope. And this is the user needs from Subaru to Keck. So as you see, the many Subaru users to use Keck Mossfire. And on the other hand, Keck users want to use HSC first. And then the CARIS and IRD and vampires are the popular instrument with Subaru telescope for Keck people. And this is a Subaru Keck time exchange over subscription rates. Okay, so left hand side panel shows the Subaru II Keck number of proposals in blue color, and violet color is approved, accepted proposals. And right-hand side is the Keck 2 Subaru, the accepted number of nights. Okay, and currently, as you see, the average oversubscription for the Subaru people who want to use a Keck telescope is about 6, and it's a little bit higher than the normal open use program over subscription. So, and many Subaru people want to use Keck, as you see. And we are now conducting the large program. We call it the Subaru Strategic Programs. And we are now doing 2 SSPs, one of which is high-pass prime cam SSP. The 330 nights were allocated for this program. This is ongoing, but almost 90% of the program has been completed. So the older program will be completed in this year. So that is the wide field imaging with HSC for the cosmology and the galaxy evolution study. And the HST Legacy Archive was released on January this year. And also the HST SSP team released the 3rd public data release at the end of this August. And the second SSP is IRD SSP. The 175 nights were allocated. This is ongoing. And this is for the exoplanet search, and search for the planets like Earth around Lake M dwarfs with precise radial velocity measurement with IRD. And we expect that next SSP will be the SSP using prime focus spectrograph. We anticipate that this SSP will start 2023. Currently, 360 nights will be allocated for this program. And this is the HyperST PrimeCam Legacy Archive. The first release of the HST Legacy Archive contains 2014 HST open use data. The data cover about 600 square degrees. So you can access this archive with this URL. And this is the HST SSP PDR, public data release third. You can access this PDR3 with this URL. And this public data release includes over 600 square degrees of deep multicolor data. And in this area or this area something. So you can access the data with this URL. So please visit this site and enjoy the HyperST PrimeCam data. Okay, so this is the number of publications using the Subaru telescopes data, and the horizontal axis is a year from the operation start. So the first year is 2000. So it means that 21, that means the last year, 2020. 2020, we had almost 170 papers per year. So you see that recently the average number of papers per year from Subaru telescope is about 150 or so, or something. And I'd like to introduce one science topic, really decent science topic. That is a collaboration between Subaru and Keck, actually. So, and this program was led by Thane Curry, and he used Skexel, Curris, and Keck, and NIRC 2 to detect and characterize the exosolar planet. And so they combined the Skexel, Curris, and NIRC 2 for the observation in the near infrared observation and thermal IR observation. So, and the unique point of this program is they are searching for the exoplanet using Gaia data. So, and it's astrometry data. So this Gaia data strategy is very efficient. And they found that the discovery rate of exoplanets is significantly higher than the G-Biosphere method. And this is the one example of their detection. You can see very clear exoplanet around this central star. So, and currently, they found that this planet is and how to say, giant planets like HRA 8799 planets. And the Curris and NIRC 2 data revealed that this companion is cloudy and dusty. And Curris and NIRC 2 plus Gaia method, and they can have the information about the dynamical mass for the planet. And also these kind of objects will be the possible Roman CGI technical demonstration targets. Okay, so if you want to know the detail, please read the paper. It's currently prepared by Thane, and the paper will be published soon, I think. Okay, so and the next topic is instrumentation and the future plan of Subaru telescope. And as you know, currently the big instrument prime focus spectrograph is under development. And we expect that the science operation will start from 2023. This is a fiber-fed multi-object spectrograph attached to the prime focus of Subaru. And this instrument has 2,400 fibers across the field of view of 1.3 square degrees. And the wavelength range is from B band to J band. Okay, so and we'll put the fiber positioners at the prime focus of Subaru telescope, and the light from the fiber positioner will transfer through this fiber cable to the 4 spectrographs, which will be installed inside the Subaru dome. And this is the current big news. This is a prime focus fiber positioner unit. We call it PFI. Came to Subaru in this June. This is a PFI. Okay, you can see the 2,400 fibers here. Okay, and these and square how to say structure are the guiding cameras, and we are now installed a clean booth inside the observation Subaru dome at the summit. You see that this is a PFI hung by the 80-ton crane of the Subaru dome. This is the inside of Subaru dome. And we installed a clean booth for testing this instrument. And PFI was mounted on the test stand in the clean room. And currently the PFS team is doing AIT assembly integration and testing of the PFI inside the Subaru dome. And currently, the performance of PFI is very good. Okay, so this is overall structure of PFS. This is a PFI, okay, and the fiber cable and the spectrograph, and also we have to install the metrology camera to detect the precise positions of fibers. Okay, currently, this metrology camera system was delivered in April 2018. And first spectrograph module was delivered in November 2019, and currently installed inside the Subaru dome. And first fiber cable was delivered December 2020. And as I said, PFI was delivered in this June. So we can do the end-to-end test observation using these components. So, and actually 4 major components were delivered to Subaru. So of course we need more, 3 more spectrographs, and also 3 more fiber cables. But anyway, using these components, we can do the first end-to-end test observation. So that will be expected in this fall, October or November. And second, next generation instrument is Ultimate Subaru. That is a wide field near infrared observation facility using ground layer adaptive optics system. And that GLAO conceptual design review was successfully done in 2018. And in this year, instrument conceptual design review was done very successfully. And we expect that we can start observation from 2023. And that is the components of Ultimate Subaru, 4 laser guide star system, deformable secondary mirror, and wavefront sensor, and the wide field infrared instruments. And currently, this instrument is in the preliminary design phase. And the preliminary design review will be held in this fiscal year until March 2023. I'm sorry, March 2022, okay, next year. Okay, so, and using this instrument, we are now developed the Subaru II concept. Subaru II is a next generation Subaru, I mean, using these wide field instruments, wide field imager, HSC, and wide field multi-object spectra, PFS, and wide field near infrared instrument, Ultimate Subaru. And in addition to this instrument, we'll continue operating the IRD, that is a precise radial velocity measurement spectrograph in near infrared regime. And this is the Subaru II wide field capabilities. As you know, HSC has a field of view of 1.7 square degrees. And the limiting magnitude of this instrument is like that. So in the G band, the limiting magnitude will be is about 28 magnitude with 1 hour exposure. And the second one is a PFS. Okay, this year is not wrong. Is wrong. I'm sorry. This instrument will start operation in 2023. Okay, and this is the field of view of this instrument's field of view is 1.3 square degrees, 24,500 fibers. These are the limiting magnitude. And ultimate, this year is also wrong, so 2027. But anyway, so the field of view will be 20 arc minutes in diameter. And this instrument will be supported by the GLAO. And we can have 0.2 arc second resolution across this field of view. And the limiting magnitude of ultimate will be like this, 25 or 26 magnitude in near infrared band. And okay, this is the final slide. So this is the Subaru instrumentation plan. We are now here, okay, and we are now have HSC focus streams, MOX, HDSI, and so on, many instruments. And PFS will come in 2023. And we are now expecting that the GLAO system will be completed in 2027, like this. And we are now planning to refurbishment of MOX instrument for the ultimate instrument. Okay, so anyway, so please see that in 2030, we'll have HSC, PFS, Ultimate, and ILD, and GLAO system. So other instruments will be terminated or decommissioned, but some of the instruments, the fate of the instrument is not determined. So for the example, HDS, the SKEXEO, and CARIS. So maybe we'll continue to and use these instruments after 2030. But anyway, that is the current plan. Okay, thank you very much. That's all.
So we are slightly over, but do we have a quick question online? So Evan? will PFS be available for KEK country? KEK time trades, yeah. The time exchange.
I see. And yeah, this is a very, yeah, very important for the KEK people. I think that you can use PFS through the Subaru KEK time exchange program. So because this PFS will be the next open use instruments. So open use means that you can use it.
Okay, that made people happy here. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's thank the speaker again.
Thank you very much.